Excuse me, madam. What is your name according to the pilot? A charming name, outmatched only by your beauty. Yes, because that would definitely happen. The smell of fried chicken snaps me from my trance. A man strolled toward me with a bucket of chicken wings in his hands. I recognized his face as well as a body odor. It was a guy who had made fun of my calligraphy twice on the streets. Oh, I remember this guy. Why does he always have chicken with him? What? Hey, you're that calligrapher girl who thinks she's hot stuff, the man said, spitting a piece of chicken onto my face. Ew, that's gross. Good thing I've already landed from my flight, he continued. If I have to catch the same plane as you, I'd rather swim. Dude's a dick. I wish he did swim and drown, or get eaten by sharks. Just ignore him, Vinty. We already got a crazy calligrapher dubstep remix with original. This world had no need for a sequel. Funny, this is the sequel. The troll kept eating his chicken as he walked off. Seriously, one day karma would make him choke on those things. Just wait until I mastered all the secrets behind a serious success. This guy would crawl back and beg for a chance to kiss my cheeks. Not that I would let those greasy lips touch me. I wouldn't let anyone touch me anyways. Seeing this troll again did, however, remind me of why I came here. I had devoted myself to the path of a calligrapher. The flight attendant job I dreamed about belonged in a different life. This is a very nice airport. These bags are everywhere. I shifted my attention to those planes docked behind the windows. Having only seen them in flight, I had no idea they were this big up close. To regular flyers, this might be nothing more than a bus ride, but for me, I might as well be boarding a spaceship. Once the crowd cleared, I pulled out my phone and snuck in a few photos. And now, the time had come for me to ride on one of these planes. My heart started to race from anticipation. As I lined up for boarding, I checked the displays over and over to make sure I was on the right flight. Landing in the wrong country would be too tragic even by Vinty standards. I thought I could score a close-up view of the plane as I boarded, but a tunnel connected me directly inside. The disappointment made me pout a little. A flight attendant stood by the entrance. With a smile like that, I almost thought she was applying for a beauty pageant. The passengers in front of me showed this lady their tickets before boarding. Good morning, miss, the staff said when my turn came. I gave a nervous nod as I showed her my ticket. The lady beamed and pointed toward the left column of seats. Thank you for traveling with us. Let's see. Row 32. Got it. The passengers around me stashed their suitcases into those cabinets located above the seats. After slinging off my backpack, I reached for my cabinet handle, but they were out of my grasp. A staff came over and helped me pack away the bag. Some kid nearby chuckled at me as he climbed onto the seat to stow away his luggage. What a cheating brat. I smiled upon confirming that my seat was positioned next to the window. A must for newbie flyers, really. I took my seat and gazed out the window at a van delivering gourmet food to the neighboring planes. The glass panel was smaller than I had hoped, but it would have to do. A couple packed their suitcases into my cabinet before taking the two seats next to me. I swore I caught them sneering when I snapped a photo of the window view. Cool. It must be... what? Cool. It must be an on-flight policy to make fun of everyone who likes planes. Sorry if I had missed the memo. The passengers started to strap on their seatbelts, so I followed suit and fastened mine as well. As we moved away... I can't read. As we moved toward the runway, I smiled at the other planes landing from the skies. This must be how excited kids felt when they browsed toy catalogs. Cabin crew, be seated for takeoff. Seconds after that announcement, the plane engines began to roar. The plane jittered as it accelerated along the runway. Thankfully, it lasted for only a moment, as the wheels soon lifted off the ground and into the air. Wait, why does it say video? I had always loved looking at planes as they passed overhead. Today, I got to admire the view from the other side. The cars below looked so tiny, and soon after, even the trucks had shrunk into dots. Oh. This wasn't literally a video of a takeoff in Melbourne. That's actually pretty cool. After unclipping my seatbelt, I stood up to head for the bathroom. I bumped knees with the woman beside me, and she frowned as I squirmed by. The window seat did have its bad points, after all. Well, it's kind of hard to move in a tiny little plane. As I shuffled toward the front of the plane, I passed several rows of seats with enough legroom to satisfy even my landlady. These must be the business class chairs, or first class, or whatever they were called. I doubted I would ever get to experience such luxury. As I passed these first class seats, I spotted a girl kneeling on the floor, stretching her arm under a chair. Her pose reminded me of a homeless person reaching for a coin in the gutter. Certainly not something I had expected to see from an upper-class snob. But then I recognized who this person was. Aside from her tiny eyes, the girl on her knees looked exactly like IsKIIIEEEEEESSSSS. She had the same blue hair featured on those shampoo ads. Her calligrapher attire seemed to blind a different era. This had to be IsKIIIEEEEESSSS, without a doubt. Our plane was heading for Melbourne, so it made sense. What was with the tiny eyes, though? Maybe her eyes were actually photoshopped in those posters to look big. No need to be ashamed, IsKIIIEEEEESSSS. I understand the pain all too well. Did IsKIIIEEEEESSSS drop her glasses under that chair? She always had a pair on those commercials. I heard some men got off on that. Ew. Ew. A couple of IsKIIIEEEESSSS bodyguards crashed beside her and tried to reach under the chair as well. Too bad their bulky arms had no hope of reaching under the seat. A small stature like mine might have a chance, though. As I approached IsKIIIEEEEESSSS, her guards rose and stepped forward to block my path. Relax, I only came for the glasses. I ducked under the seat, and as I had guessed, IsKIIIEEEESSSS' glasses sat on the far end. My whole body managed to fit under the chair, so I crawled in, retrieved the spectacles with ease. Should I feel proud about that? Yeah, probably not. I climbed out and offered the glasses to IsKIIIEEEEESSSS. One of her guards snatched them from my hand instead. There you go, boss. Boss. Apparently we're calling her boss. The guard said, handing the glasses back to IsKIIIEEEESSSS. What a suck-up. It was me who got them out of this mess. Oh well, I never expected anything in return anyway. Why was I here again? Oh right, the bathroom. There, much better. The flush sounded so strong inside this toilet. If I shifted my head too close, the force might suck me right out of the plane. Wait, why would I put my face anywhere near the bowl to begin with? I better return to my seat and catch up on some sleep. After washing my hands, I stepped out of the bathroom. When I walked past IsKIIIEEEESSSS, she waved at me to come and sit next to her. I felt unworthy of the honor, though, to be honest, seeing her tiny eyes in real life did remind me that she too was only human. Maybe we were in fact on the same level after all. And then, IsKIIIEEEESSSS put on her glasses. Oh. So much for us being on the same level. IsKIIIEEEESSSS could put a bag of peanuts on her seat, and it would be more worthy of the chair than me. Than I? Should be me? Than I? As I took the seat next to Celia, I could smell the scent of her perfume. It missed me from the same brand she always endorsed in those ads of hers. I read in a magazine that Celia was only a year older. How could I catch her in such a short time? I would have better luck giving up and going after that flight attendant career instead. Sorry about the guards, Celia said. Please, give me a chance to thank you properly. Were those words meant for my ears? Oh God. Celia just spoke to me. Her guards had taken seats in the adjacent side. That meant I had a chance for some one-on-one time with her. Most calligraphers could pray their whole lives and never have this opportunity. If I wanted to catch Celia, I had better observe and mimic her every action. Once Celia put her glasses back on, the air around her seemed to sparkle. If I had brought my studies, I would have put them on right about now.